Okay, so part 6, I think. These videos are proving to be wildly unpopular, so of course I might keep making them. Alright, so I'm basically done with the tree, and I really wish, well, besides the flocking, I really wish it showed up better on camera. I did notice that on camera, like, the spots were much more visible than in person, so in person I'm obviously not worried about it. It looks fine now after the dry brushing. So yes, we're gonna put on some flock. I was thinking about it yesterday, and it would have been really cool to have purple moss on it, but alas, I do not have any colors of flock besides this very Christmas red. Does it have a color on here? Cherry. I bought this probably over 13 years ago. Haven't used it yet. And I've got some more earth tones that I got from Bonnie. I would have used the gray that I got from Bonnie, but it had spilled open in the bag when she sent it, and so it has some pink glitter, and I don't want glitter on this particular project. So we're just going to, this is my regular diorama grass. We're just going to put that on. I'm a little unsure if I'm going to do the longer grass at the base. We shall see. Oh, I need a paintbrush. Okay, crappy plastic paintbrush. Check. Maybe after I get done with this, I'll do my, do the kit up for the doxy down painting, because I finished Starry Night Teacup. Very excited about it. This is Elaine's original tacky, and it dries really quick, so I'm gonna have to just get this old glue off so I can put the cap on. Be as quick as I can. Get off my finger, glue ball. Thank you. Okay. And I need a piece of paper. My desk is very messy. I guess, actually, let's put this over here. Oh, and it just went in the glue. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, so I try and look for the natural curves. Of the tree, so maybe there. My mom got home today from her sister. She was at her sister's for a week. My hallucinations are starting to get a little bit worrisome. She had come in, taken Dottie outside, so I was awake, but I was only half awake. You know, I was having really a hard time pulling myself out of bed for some reason, you know, just felt completely depleted of energy. So I was trying to get myself out of bed to go outside and help bring all the dogs in from our car. You know, because she takes the 4 dogs when she goes to her sister's. And I'm laying there, and then all of a sudden I hear screaming. And, you know, because I knew she had just taken Dottie out of the house, I'm thinking that, you know, things weren't carefully done and Dottie got a hold. Carefully done as in Dottie wasn't put in a secure place before the dogs were unloaded from her car. And so I hear screaming. And so, you know, I'm like, oh my God, Dottie's attacking one of the dogs, you know. In my mind, I'm like, which dog is it? So I'm trying to get out of bed, but I don't have any strength. So I basically fall out of bed. And I'm dressed in what I wear to sleep. So I'm not dressed in, you know, going out of the house clothes, so to say. But I start to run out of my room without putting on my shoes. And then I was like, go back, bitch, because the second you step outside without shoes, you're going to break your foot. And then, you know, that's going to slow you down and you're not going to be able to get to them any faster. And so I go back, I slip on my shoes real quick, and I rip open the front door, and there's my mom standing there. I don't remember which dog she had. It was either Rosie or Honey. And I go, are you okay? Are you okay? And she's like, yeah, what's the matter? And I was like, what were you screaming about? And she's like, I wasn't screaming. I didn't scream. I was like, Dottie's not attacking nobody? No, Dottie's not attacking nobody. It's like, okay. So, good news. There was no dog attack. Bad news. I've hallucinated something different now. Usually my hallucinations stick to tarantulas and house fires. Apparently now it's dog attacks. Just don't want this all to fall off. And Dottie's a really good dog. She's one of the best dogs I've ever had. And I think part of it is, you know, just how she was brought up. I assume not in a good way, because when I got her, her face and her front legs were very chewed up, which is a common indicator of continuous dog fighting. So I don't know if that's what she was used for or if that just happened a lot. So she's not a bad dog. I think she just has instincts that I can't help her get over. I don't have the training, and it doesn't help that when I got her, sorry, just looking at the time. When I got her, all the dogs that I had were either old, disabled, small, or a combination of the 3. And I'm still in that situation with my new group of dogs, you know. I think if I had a pack of dogs that were big, and by big I want to say at least 50 pounds, you know, big, confident, secure dogs, then I might have a chance of, you know, working with her issues. But I'm still, you know, I kind of make it a point of taking in dogs that need me most, and most of the time that's old and disabled dogs. So Dottie, I had just fallen in love with her short legs. She was so precious in her big block head. I just watched the movie The Dark Tower. It was pretty good. I have very much enjoyed it. I wish there was a little bit more in the end. But, yeah, it was a really good movie. They did a good job on it. Okay, I think she needs... Uh-oh, I stuck my finger in moss and glue. I need to be more careful, don't I? Okay, let's stick some moss right in her crevice. Right there. And we'll do some along the top here. Perfect. You look marvelous, darling. Marvelous. Thank you. Some grass. We got grass here. I really want to use this cup for my outliner markers, but I'm really thinking that they're not all going to fit in here, which is going to suck. I don't know what I'm going to use this for now. And now I am green. Okay. Let's put some moss on the tip here. Sorry, sometimes I go out of frame because I forget. Tip. Oh, I stuck my finger in it again. Oh, shit. It's coming off. Once this is dry, this tacky glue, I'm going to then square out, which I'm not sure... I probably won't do it on camera. You don't need to see me do it, but I'm probably going to squirt out some hairspray in a little puddle on some plastic, on a acrylic block. And then go over and paint the hairspray onto the moss bits that I've just created. Tacky glue, it holds it pretty well. I'm not too concerned about it. I just like to be... I just dip my paintbrush in moss. I just like to be extra cautious, I think. Yeah, let's put some glue. I don't want to go too overboard. Or do I? I haven't watched a movie in a long... Well, I haven't watched a new movie in a long time. Checking to see if there's any other spots that I want it. Okay. Let's get this. Oh my goodness, I have it all over me. Okay. And then should I do some longer grass? That is the question. The longer grass, I'm definitely not going to be able to do hairspray on it. Let's see. Lighter green. Oh shit, I touched the damn moss again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, darling. Shoot. Crappity doodah. Okay. Don't touch the outside of the can, dummy. Okay. Get all this flocking off me. Alright, decision time. Dark grass. Man, that's clumping. That's interesting. Oh my goodness. I wonder. This one has like clumps. I don't know if you can see it. I hadn't noticed this before. And I wonder if that was done on purpose or what's going on there. I mean, it's not all clump, but it, like this bottom part isn't clumped, but the rest of it, I wonder if that's purposeful. I don't know. It's not like Temu gives a good description of anything. See, I've got, are any of these ones clumpy? There's some mild clumps in these other colors, but not like that one. Just having trouble. I think I like this lighter green. Alright, let's give it a shot. Not touching the outside of the can. I suppose I should have opened the bag before I shoved my hand in the can. Okay. I'm just gonna pull out a little bit because I don't plan on using a lot. That is a very different texture. This is very like slick compared to the diorama grass I typically use. Okay. What is on the bottom of this can? Alright, let's stick some on, see what happens here. That's hard. This one's harder to pick up. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this. I'm going to do another spot just so that one spot, or 2 more spots so that that one spot isn't weird, but I'm not sure I like this for this particular project. Sure, it would look good for something else. We'll see how that looks when it dries. Okay. Yeah, after this dries, I'm gonna brush this longer moss that I put on, or grass that I put on. See what comes off. I'm also gonna cut a circle of felt for the bottom, just so that looks pretty. Prettier. Just, let's get this back in the bag. Oops, sorry, I boomed you. I boomed you. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. I wonder if there's a middle ground between being an agoraphobic and just not wanting to leave the house. Like, I have a severe aversion to leaving the house, but I'm not, like, afraid to leave the house. If that makes sense? But I'm running out of food. Usually the only thing that'll get me out of the house is if I run out of onions. I probably eat at least an onion a day. Okay. Be really nice to get rid of this torn plastic packaging, but I just don't think that they're gonna fit. Oh, they will! Yay! Awesome. And I've got one marker. It's probably buried on my desk. That was missing out of that set, so it's probably on my desk somewhere. Alright. Let me just show you her one last time. I think she turned out really, really nice. I am very happy with how she looks. And it'll look better once the glue dries, you know, because you see the white behind the green. And once that dries, it'll look better. But yeah, I'm very happy. She should look good in my future craft area. Perfect. Alright, thanks for watching if you did. And I'll talk to you later. Adios.